Happy Tuesday. It's Angela from Really Good Stuff. We have some great products to show you here today for to help you with individual learning if you're back in the classroom. We know it's still up in the air, and we know a lot of you are stressed out. Just know that we are here to try to help you with some solutions and give you some tools that you can use. Of course, the lawnmower starts right when we start videotaping, but we just go with the flow because we're teachers and we are tough. First thing I want to do is I want to remind you all to relax. I know it's hard. I can feel the stress you're under. I'm reading your posts. I'm seeing comments. I know people are scared. We're all scared. We don't know what's happening, but we have to have some faith in our administrators in hopes that they will do what's best for us. I know things are changing day by day, minute by minute, so you might be in the classroom, you might not be in the classroom, you might be in the classroom part of the time. It is really enough to drive you a little crazy. That's why I try to get some relaxation this summer and try to chill a little bit. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight. Of course, I'm going to give away lots of prizes, but I don't want to have to ask you a question. I just want you to comment about items I'm showing. If you have a question, something you want to talk about, we are here for you. So go ahead and post those comments below. And tonight I'm going to show you 5 different products that you can use. And if you have a question, I will try to answer it live. I have my husband sitting on standby, waiting to give me your questions. Again, before I start, make sure you comment a lot, make sure you like. If you feel like sharing, do that. I just read, as I was getting the post ready for my daughter to videotape, that we had 7 brand new top fans. So you guys are doing it, you're commenting, you're being engaged, and remember, next month already, we will be having a contest with all of our top fans. So make sure you comment as much as you want, share, etc. So the first thing I want to start with for heading back, if you're in the classroom and if you're not in the classroom, I'm going to try to show you ways that you can use these items either way or both ways. So the first thing I want to show you is the individual student visual schedule. So we all know that some of the kids already have a rough time, but they may be taken to a different level dealing with all of the COVID, etc. So our product developer, Erica, made this great product. That's the fun thing about making products, is you can make things you wish you had for your classroom. So this is a visual schedule. There's no times on it. Some of those kids that are stressed need to just know the order that things are going to happen. So we've given you 5 pockets here, and then there's a little storage pocket at the bottom. Let me grab those out of there so that you can set up the afternoon. So let me give you some more examples. Let's go ahead and set up an afternoon. Let's do free choice, STEM, computers, movement, and dismissal.
You have a question. What do you recommend to use for cleaning these products?
Cleaning these products. All of these are laminated, so of course I would wipe them clean, but don't use anything that's too wet. Now this is regular pocket chart material, so this you can definitely use a disinfectant on. This again is meant for one student, so even if you have the student set it up. Another way I would use this if I was doing distance teaching is I would show the kids this. Like, this is what we're going to do today, and give them a track, because sometimes they're so worried about when free choice is or when do we get to do our STEM lesson. So this will show them after movement, after computer, then we'll do STEM. So this is great. It comes with 55 cards. You can see here's the whole set of cards. We have you covered from every aspect. So this will be great to use either in the room or out of the room. Okay, so that's one. I'll scooch that to the side. The next thing I want to show you are these individual supply bins. So they come in the rainbow colors. They are a square shape. The reason we made these a square shape is for those of you who have, kinders, first graders, when they're trying to open those supply boxes with the hinged lid, how many times have they tried to open it and all the supplies go all over the place? Well, with this, everything is right here in a bowl, and if it tips, it stops. It's not going to keep rolling around like a round bowl. And again, these are out of our plastic like our bins, so you can use disinfecting wipes or wipe these clean. These will be great. Do we have any questions?
Just any recommendations on social distancing?
Social distancing. This is going to be the challenge for all of us. But I think the main thing we have to do is we have to let them feel loved. Make them feel loved. My friend Brooke from Teach Over the Rainbow, I can't quote the post because it was awesome, but it was basically, how am I supposed to give a hug to those kids that really need it when they're social distance? So that's a hard one. But there's ways you can make them feel loved. You can do different greetings in the morning. You can have them, write different letters to even each other about what they appreciate about each other. Because a lot of the kids do know each other from grade to grade. So that's one thing you can do. Do we have another question?
Are those dishwasher safe?
Dishwasher safe. I do believe so. But what I can do is I will wash one in the dishwasher. And when I come back next Tuesday, I will show you what it looks like. Does that sound like a good deal? I believe they are. I really do believe they are.
Congratulations to Nikki on her first position.
Oh, Nikki! Got your first teaching position? Oh, girl, you already deserve a reward because it's going to be so different. But you are going to be prepared for anything. It's awesome.
Are there clear dividers?
Are there clear dividers for the bowls? No. No, we do have caddies that have different sections, so those are available. I showed those a couple weeks ago. If you ever want to see what we talked about the last couple weeks, if you just simply scroll to videos on the Really Good Stuff Facebook page, you can see some of those previous videos we did. We've been showing you lots and lots of things. Let me show you something else I love. These are our plastic trays. I call them mail center trays because if you have our mail center, they fit perfectly in the mail center. And they fit papers in them, and there's even room to put a folder in them. So if you're going to have to, I know some people have said they're going to have to split their class, like half their class is going to come Monday, Tuesday, half the class is coming Thursday, Friday. These are perfect for that, for all those different supplies you need to give them. And if you do have our mail center, this is a perfect place for them to put all their stuff and put it in the mail center for the day that they're not there. Because that's going to be the hard one too. If you're having to distance your desks, you're not going to have a desk for every child. So they're going to have to share desks. They're going to have to clean in between. So if you can give them something to put their stuff in that you can put away while the other half of the class is there, that'll be awesome.
Do you have plastic trays with lids so they can stack them?
We do have plastic trays with lids. We have some clear ones with blue handles. We also have some bins with lids. So if you go to our website and you go to the storage and organizers section, you can sort by things we have in plastic, things we have in wire. You can also wipe the wire down, but we're showing you plastic here.
Can these be used for sensory trays?
These can be, both of these can be used for sensory trays. You know we have that whole Steve Spangler science line. We have Foam Alive, Insta Snow, the orbs. You may have some stuff at your house already. Rice. Like how inexpensive is that? Beads. Anything like that you can put in here. And I always love to take it to that next level and hide objects in there. Have them tell you stories based on the objects they pick. Have them search for plastic letters. There's so many things you can do. So let me go on to this one. This, I love this. This is our on-the-go caddy. So it has two sides. This side has 3 sections for all of their supplies. And then the other side, as you can see, fits folders. It's thick enough to fit a binder. They can put their book collection in here. So I've seen a lot of you setting up your rooms where the kids are going to be sitting on the floor, which I think is a great idea. I think it'll give them a little more freedom of movement. These would be perfect because they can keep everything they need in here. Remember, we also have plastic clipboards that are great for them to do their work on that are also wipe clean. I'm showing you the wipe clean stuff because it's awesome. So this one's good. Do we have another question?
Somebody had a question. What is InstaSnow?
Oh, InstaSnow is awesome. If you go back and look on Facebook, you'll find a video, or if you go to the Steve Spangler Science page and put in InstaSnow, it's basically a powder that's a polymer, and when you add water to it, it expands rapidly, and it's very cool to the touch. People love using it for sensory because it stays cool. The reason it stays cool is the water's trying to evaporate, and once all the water evaporates, it dries out, and then you can crumble it up and regrow it. It's not as pretty after 3 or 4 times, but you can also add food coloring to it to make it fun. What else we got?
Do the caddies come in other colors?
Other colors. Right now we have blue and we have black available. So depending on what you use in your classroom. The other thing is you can take any of our vinyl desktop helpers or our Easy Stick. I know Nicole made little on-the-go on-the-go helpers, I think they're called, that you could put on here. You can put them on a pencil box. You can put them on a clipboard. So that's another awesome use for this.
How tall are these?
How tall is this? Well, let's see. Folders are usually about 12 inches tall, so this is probably 13 inches tall. Yeah.
Is it heavy?
Is it
How heavy
No.
is it for a pre-K student?
A pre-K child can hold it. Now, of course, if you're putting a lot of hardcover picture books in there, it might get a little tough, but it's a great place for them to keep their papers. Another thing that I want to tell you about this is, even if you want to buy just one for now to check it out, I have a teacher who commented that she puts her laptop and her notebook and then like her reading glasses and her markers and her chapstick and her gum, whatever she needs when she goes to different classrooms or different meetings, she takes this with her, and it's a perfect use for that.
What is a desktop helper?
Oh, desktop helper. Okay. I will be doing a video on those in the next couple weeks, but we have several kinds of desktop helpers. Basically, desktop helper is a piece of material. We have them made out of plastic with adhesive on the back, or vinyl, like a bumper sticker almost, or the Easy Stick, and it has all the reference material the kids need. It has the alphabet, a number line, there's usually shapes, colors for the lower kids, for the upper kids. We have ones that have all the states or multiplication grid. If you just type in desktop helper in the website, there's a whole bunch of them. We even have some out of paper that you slide in a plastic sleeve. So we have a ton of them. You guys are asking lots of questions. Good for you. Okay, Elizabeth.
Does Really Good Stuff have dry erase boards?
Oh,
Dry
we
erase
have dry
clipboards.
erase.
Dry erase clipboards, yes.
We do have dry erase clipboards. Bugs when you're outside, I think one likes my face. Yes, we have dry erase clipboards. Also, that's one of the reasons I took this marker out. Let me get this orange one. So our clipboards are made out of the same type plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and write on here. So you can see, you can write on it. And then I'm going to ask my lovely assistant husband to give me a wipe. You obviously could use an eraser, but these honestly, like, look how easy that is. Wipe clean. So the other thing you could do with this, if they put their supplies in it at night, they could turn over the back, peel the sticker off, and they could use the back as a dry erase during the day. Like, that's awesome. You just have to remember to watch the colors, because like the purple might not show the purple marker as well. But yeah, they fit. Paper's great. These are awesome. Now let me show you. This has already been a huge hit. We've already had to reorder this to keep this in stock for you guys. I think a lot of school systems are buying them. This is a privacy shield. So you put it on a desk like this. So here's the side that the teacher would look at. This one is made out of plastic. It's like corrugated plastic. So it's very lightweight, easy for the kids to use. This is the standard size. We also have a green one that's a junior size that does fit inside desks if you're going to use those. The other thing about these, if the kids needed to write on the inside, we'll just put Angela. We were playing this with this before, so there's a little residue. And you just wipe it off. But here's the best part. That means you can disinfect these, wipe clean, and this printing will not come off. So we have blue in this size, green in a smaller size, and we also have black on its way to you as well. So we are working to get you guys the stuff you need, whether you're distance learning, learning in the classroom, whole, everything you're doing. I think we have another question.
Do you have desktop helpers in Spanish?
We do. We do have Spanish desktop helpers. So just put in Spanish desktop helper and those will pop up for you. They're awesome. Let me show you one other thing. Where did I put all these?
Caddy, will stickers come off your caddy easily?
Okay, so we have stickers that are called Easy Stick. Now those are awesome because they come off without any residue. But if you're talking about regular stickers, and see, here's my mind going a million miles a minute, if I was in my classroom, that would be great to give student reward stickers and have them put them on their bin, or maybe you're talking about labeling it. Like any regular stickers, some of them leave residue, but there's this magical thing that starts with goo and has a second word and is orange that takes off almost any sticker in the entire world. I just didn't want to advertise for them. Another question?
How many come in a set of the privacy shields, and do you know how much they are?
When Kate answers all the questions tomorrow, she can give you how much they are specifically. Go away, bug. But I think right now we're selling them individually. We sell them in 6s sometimes, 12s. Of course, the more you order, we give you price breaks. So there's a bunch of different ways to go about this. And we also do have other plastic barriers coming. You can even look at them on the website. They're just not here yet, but they're almost here. You got another question?
Just Gloria commented about she needs reward stickers. I think you're doing some sort of reward system though too, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole video about rewards that you can do from a distance. So that will be coming. We have a lot of stickers on our website, and I think we actually have a lot on sale right now. So definitely go look and take advantage of that. Stickers, I always love stickers. I still have some stickers from when I was little. I love them so much. Anything else?
Can you use liquid cleaner on that? On the privacy shield?
Yeah, like spray it and wipe it with a paper towel? Mm-hmm. Yes. And that's the hardest thing is I know some schools don't allow certain chemicals, and some schools are only going to provide you the chemical that they've approved. So, but yes, it'll work on this. This thing is hearty. Very hearty. Okay, now I want to tell you about a freebie. So, in our resources section on our website, we have a ton of downloadables. Probably over 500. Elizabeth's trying to block the sun a little bit for you.
You're good. I'm good.
She's good.
I got it.
Okay, so I printed out a couple here to show you, because what I want you guys to do is to think about, get this prepared over the summer. If you have to distance learn, make the students a binder or a folder of all the reference materials they'll need. So I have a couple here to show you so you can see how awesome they are. Let me move this out of the way, that might help. So this one is our story mapping. So these are their basic story elements. Awesome. I have a couple here for you. Oh, this one, simple story retelling. Have you ever asked a kid to retell you a story and they want to tell you every single word and sentence? Yeah, that my daughter's smiling and pointing at herself because that was her. She wanted to tell you everything. But this is a great one. This is somebody wanted, but so then. This is perfect to send home. This is great for parents when they're helping the kids or caregivers because it gives sample questions on here. Another one here, I'm going to hold these behind it because I see the sun coming through. This one is let's write about text. So this is for a little bit older child, maybe 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. So if effective sentence starters for demonstrating evidence found in text. So in the text, it said, blah, blah, blah. This proved, da, da, da. So here's all the sentence starters. These are going to be great resources for your kids at home.
Are there any for preschoolers?
There are so many in there. We have them broken down. It says K to 2, I think, right now. But definitely look through them, because as we're learning more and more, pre-K is the new K. K is the new first grade. I love, my friend got a job teaching kindergarten, and she said, the teacher before me bought Play-Doh with the school money and left it in the room. She's like, I don't have time for Play-Doh. There's, of course, ways you can use Play-Doh in the room, but kindergarten is not naps and play in the kitchen center all day anymore. Yes?
Are there science and Spanish freebies? Both
There are
separate.
a few Spanish, not as much as I wish we had or could do, but there are a couple in there, and there are definitely science ones. There's some great science ones. I just pulled out ELA for now. Let me show you this one. I love this one. These are common misused words. I know. Teachers are the worst. We are always checking people's grammar, especially in like Facebook posts. You're like, ugh, didn't you learn 2, 2, and 2?
Angela, where do you find these at on the website?
These are under resources, and then it'll break it down for you. There are readers' theaters, there's ELA, there's math. It goes all the way up to 6th grade. There's even freebies in there. There's coupons. Some of you are talking about rewards. There's reward coupons in there. There's certificates. There's so much in there for you to use. But I love this. And this is my favorite one, because I still do mess this one up. Affect or effect, if it's a verb, vice, and noun. Before I made this poster, I never knew that that's how you told the difference. So these are great resources. These are also perfect because they have this purple line. You could print them off, laminate them, cut them up in little cards, put them on a ring. Teachers love rings. So there's so much you can do. So really consider making a reference folder or a reference binder to send home with your kids. It will also help the parents. I tell you, I was teaching 2nd grade. I saw a mom and a child coming towards my room, and the mom says, will you tell him that the alligator eats the small number? And I was like, no, he eats the big number. He's hungry. So sometimes parents, if you don't use it, you lose it. And they don't mean to do anything wrong, but giving reference material for them is going to make your life a lot easier, and the parents will really appreciate it.
Are
Do
you
you have
guys
any
going
other
to be
questions?
doing any of these privacy shields in clear?
In clear. Go on the website now. I think they're called barriers. I will have Kate tomorrow morning when she goes through all the questions. She will link them up there. We have these that are almost like they're a clear plastic material, but the cool thing is they have little suction cup feet, so they stick to the desk. I hear a lot of people talking about acrylic. The problem with acrylic is when it drops, it splinters and it shatters. So unless you find some like shatterproof, plexiglass acrylic, you really have to consider that as far as safety, because they become a choke hazard, and you don't want any child getting cut or hurt. There's so much to consider, but just know we love you, we hear you, we see you. If there's anything we can do, you can always put questions here. My email is afrench@reallygoodstuff.com if you want to ask me something personally, or as always, if you want to send me your school's back to school plan. I saw somebody today who said, we're not starting school in August, now we're starting school in September. So I know it's constantly changing. We're trying to adapt and help you in any way that we can.
Are you selling plastic face shields for students and teachers?
I know we have a plastic face shield up there now. I think it's an adult one, but I know we for sure have masks. We have disposable masks. We have other things we're working on. The funniest thing with product development is you can't make a product and you have it next week. These things take time, but no, we are working. August is going to be amazing because we have so many new things coming out for you. We even have books about distancing, and we have taken our ever lovely spaceman, and we've made an entire line of products so you can talk to your kids about different space, personal space, distancing space. It's going to be awesome.
Can you give them your email address again? Kathy would like to do that.
Kathy, A French at reallygoodstuff.com. And trust me, I will answer your email. I love hearing from you guys. I already had somebody from Facebook Live email me and say, I want those plastic, those clear plastic barriers. When can I get them? Can I pre-order them? We're not taking pre-orders, but when they come in, I will try to remember. And I don't mind if you ask me every week, are they available yet? Are they here yet? Let me know, because we are here to help you.
Do you have any smaller bins than these by chance? Jennifer is kind of asking about
smaller bins. We have so many different kinds of bins. We have, really, if you just type in bin on the website, you will see there's too many to talk about. It's crazy. We have 4 sections, 6 section, equal, unequal, so many different bins, so many different sizes. Some of our bins right now only come in the 6 colors. That's usually what we start with. And if you guys like it, then we expand to other colors. Again, there's trays. These are perfect for if you're doing any manipulatives with your kids. You could also set up like stations in these and put them in a mail center. There's so many different things you can do.
Erica is wondering, what is your role at Really Good Stuff? Are you an owner?
Oh, not an owner. I am the senior, this is a really impressive title, so are you ready? Senior Product Development and Content Manager. So the thing about Really Good Stuff is all of our product developers are former teachers. I've been there a little over 7 years, so I'm the senior product developer. And the reason we have content manager in our name, in our title as well, is our company really leans on us. Like, would teachers like this? What are teachers worried about now? How can we help teachers? So we do our best to try to lend the teacher voice. We also have an advisory board committee that has people from all over the country in it, where we send them, emails once a month asking them questions like, what is your school doing about technology? Or are you going to be required to wear a mask? There's so many different things. We try to stay connected. That's why we're trying to build our community with our top fans, and we love for you guys to be here.
Heather would like to know, can you write on the bins with dry erase markers?
Any of the bins.
Any of the bins. Any of them. My daughter's talking. She used to work at Really Good Stuff as well. So let's do sight words on our bin. Here's cat. So all of our bins, you can dry erase and wipe. What'd I do with that wipe? Here, I'm going to get this wipe real quick. Here it is. See? They come off. And even personally, when I was in the classroom, I love vis-a-vis markers. Oh, I just love them. So if you write with those, you just, again, take a wet cloth and erase it. So I owe you guys putting one of these in the dishwasher, and next week I will show you what it turned out like. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Any more questions? I hope you guys had a great time. Again, keep commenting, share it if you like. I love when you give me the little hearts. My daughter said, Mom, every time you say that, people start pushing the hearts. So I'm waiting. Push, 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 push.
Tell me like the care emoji. Tell me like the care emoji.
Oh, I love the care emoji where he's a little hugging the... Oh, so cute. I wish they had more to choose from. We need at least 10 Facebook. So, keep coming back. I will see you next Tuesday. Keep commenting. And Kate will be picking winners. Again, if you see Really Good Stuff replied to your comment, that probably means she's giving you information or you won something. So you have to come back and read the comment that Kate puts down for you so that you can get the prizes. We love sending you stuff. We think it's going to help you. So let me tell you what I'm doing for you tonight. So for the prize packs, I'm sending you individual supplies. I'm going to send you, we have these paper bags with apples on them that are adorable. We have pencil sharpeners, pencils, little mini journals, erasers, stickers. I'm going to send you, the winners, a whole set of that stuff. Now somebody said, what if they end up distance learning? What are they going to do with it? You guys know you have people in your class, kids in your class, that need those supplies at home. So even if school starts, you're going to have to give them stuff one way or another, right? So you can make a little baggie of stuff to send home. Trust me, I had a kid turn in a math homework assignment on a paper grocery bag written in eyeliner. Some of these kids need supplies. So I'm going to send you a bunch of individual supplies so that you can hook your kids up, whether you're in the school, out of the school, whatever. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I will see you next Tuesday.